Where am I? Oh, close, close. All right, all right. I don't know why it keeps doing that. All right, people, we're back. You know what I'm saying? Breaking news, breaking news. You know what I'm saying? I'm your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. My co-host is
Sister Smith, baby.
Sister Smith. Baby, she sounds down. No, you didn't. Let's go ahead and try this again. Welcome, people, to another edition of ISBC Truth channel. Right here on ISBC Truth, with your host, Pastor Michael Smith, and co-host.
Sister Smith, baby.
Damn. Do y'all feel that? Do y'all feel that energy? That's not an energy that's like, you know what I'm saying, that's hype. You know what I'm saying? We got to be hype. Let's go ahead and try this again. Thank you for tuning in, logging on to another edition of ISBC Truth, right here on ISBC Truth channel. With your host, Pastor Michael Smith, and co-host.
Sister Smith, baby.
No, I guess you know what I'm saying. I guess it's no perking up that spirit. Anyway, people, make sure you guys hit that like button as you guys come in here. Hit that like button and give this truth to the masses. Also, if you have any questions or comments, put your question or comments down below. We will try to get to them questions or comments as soon as possible. If you're new to this channel, you just stumbled across this channel, this is your first time here, stay a while. All you have to do is simply hit that subscribe button. Next to that subscribe button is a bell. Hit that bell so you'll be notified when we drop this breaking news on you. Don't forget if you want to sign up to become an exclusive VIP member, you can do so. You get free t-shirts, free coffee mugs, and much, much more by simply hitting that join button right there. Hit that join button, you know what I'm saying, and join. All right, people. Now, the reason why I decided to do this report live, because I know a lot of people chose this sugar, here out of any sugar in the world. Because I used to take, Sister Smith, pay attention to this one. Because you probably used to take this one too as well. Back in the day, back in I think the 80s, yeah, back in the late 80s, early 90s, I used to drink my coffee and I used to take 2 sweetened loaves in my coffee. Do you know what they used to tell me? They used to tell me to stop putting sweetened low in my coffee because you know what they said that brings?
Mm-mm.
You don't know?
No.
They said sweet and low causes cancer. You never heard that before?
No.
Oh, well, that's what it was. They said sweet and low causes cancer. You know what I'm saying? I used to every morning in the late 80s, early 90s, every morning I used to wake up, make me a nice hot cup of coffee, and put 2 sweet and lows in my coffee. And then as I got older, and as the years progressed, I heard that there was a rumor going around that, you know what I'm saying, sweet and low causes cancer. So I stopped using sweet and low and I went back to the regular sugar. And then when this sugar came out, stevia, Splenda, and such things of that nature came out, they told me to leave the regular sugar alone and use Splenda or stevia. Now what they're telling me is Splenda and stevia and all of these substitute sugars, sweeteners, causes cancer. But why are they coming out now saying this? Do you know how many years our people have been using this sweetener to put in their coffee? So after all of these years, our people probably are developing cancer because they waited all the way up until now to tell us that Splenda, stevia, and all these substitute sweeteners causes cancer. Sister Smith,
Yes.
when you heard about this, because you heard about this before we got this report, was you using this sugar?
I still use this stuff. I'll use this till today.
Hear that? Sister Smith says she used this to this day. Are you going to still continue to use it?
No.
No. Now, this is a warning, people. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of you all have these type of sweeteners in your cabinet and use this till today. Make sure you guys hit that like button as you guys come in here. Um, let's see if there's any. See if Sister Smith is over there on the comment board. Sister Smith, you over in the comment board?
Yeah, I'm trying to get it on here.
Oh, okay, okay. You're trying to get on there.
Yes,
You know how to get over there, right?
yes I do.
Okay, okay. Like I said, make sure you guys hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? If you have any question or comments, put your question or comments down below. You know what I'm saying? Sister Smith is trying to get over there now to get to your question or comments. If you are
I'm
new,
over there and there's nothing.
okay, good, good. All right. Okie dokie. Just stay there, put that down, and pick up the article. And let's go ahead and hear some of this article here.
0-calorie sweetener links to heart attacks and stroke study finds.
And
A
Sister
sugar
Smith, and
replacement.
Sister Smith, this is nothing new. They knew about this because what type of ingredients goes in to the sugar? When they was making this sweetener, I'm pretty sure they researched the ingredients they put into making this sweetener.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So they know. They knew. All and what's the majority of people that is using these sweeteners, Sister Smith? What is the age range, the majority of people that's using these sweeteners?
The older people.
Exactly. So they knew what they was doing. They knew what they was doing. Here they go targeting the elderly again. They knew what they was doing, people. And now, after years of our elderly using this sweetener, now they want to come out and say it causes cancer. I mean, not cancer, heart attacks. They didn't even say cancer. They said heart attacks. Yeah, I know back in the day they said the sweet and low caused it. They didn't say the sweet and low causes heart attacks. They said sweet and low causes cancer. But go ahead.
A sugar replacement called erythritol used to add buck or sweeten stevia, monk fruit, and keto reduced sugar product has been linked to blood clotting, stroke, heart attack, and death, according to a new study. The degree of risk was not modest, said.
So, Sister Smith, so some of our elders who have died in the past and they have died from strokes or heart attacks or blood clots, they probably was using this and nobody even know it.
Yeah.
But, and we will still continue to use it, and we will still continue to have strokes and heart attacks, not knowing what was causing our strokes and heart attacks.
Mm-hmm.
The doctor may say, "Oh, it was stress." No, it was Splenda. I wonder if they're gonna start taking this out of the hospitals, because you know they use this in the hospitals when they give the patients their coffee.
I know.
I wonder if they're gonna take this out of the hospitals.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
The degree of risk was not modest, said the study author Dr. Stanley Hazen, director of the Center of Cardiovascular Diagnostics and Prevention at the Cleveland Clinic Research Institute. People with existing risk factors for heart disease, such as diabetes, diabetics, were twice as likely to experience a heart attack and stroke if they had the highest level of era.
So Sister Smith,
Yes.
they purposely marketed this sugar to people who had diabetes.
Mm-hmm.
They purposely marketed it this sugar to people who had these type of illnesses. Go ahead.
In their blood, according to the study published Monday in the journal National Medicines. If your blood level of erythritol was in the top 25% compared to the bottom 25%, there was about a twofold higher risk for heart attack and stroke. It's on par. It's on par with the strongest of cardiac risk factors, like diabetes. Hayden say. Um, Additional labs and animal research presented in the paper revealed that erythritol appeared to be causing blood platelets in clot more readily. Clot can break off the travel to the heart, triggering a heart attack, or to the brain, triggering a stroke. This certainly sounds like an alarm, said Dr. Andrew Freeman, Director of Cardiovascular Prevention and Wellness at National Jewish Health, a hospital in Denver.
You know
Who
what it
was
probably
not
also causes, Sister Smith?
what?
It probably also caused high blood pressure and high sugar.
Yeah, yeah,
Because they purposely marketed this to the elderly. Purposely. It's all in the hospital. You take this sugar with your coffee in the hospitals.
right,
They knew what they was doing. Come on, you mean to tell me they was putting together this sugar? They was putting together this non-sugar sweetener. They was putting together this, and they put the ingredients to put this together, and not know the contents of the ingredients.
mm,
They're just like you, Sister Smith.
mm-hmm,
You know what I'm saying? You know how you said, oh, I like to make my chili from scratch. Hey, people, here's a little secret. You ain't had chili until you had Sister Smith's good old home chili, which she
mm-hmm,
makes from scratch.
mm-hmm,
And being that she makes her chili from scratch, she knows everything that goes in it, right?
right,
You know everything that goes in it. The same
right,
way these people made this sweetener from scratch. So they knew everything that they was putting in it.
mm-hmm.
And you mean to tell me they did not know this a long time ago?
Yeah, they
Why is it?
had to.
Exactly. Why is it coming out now? Because they done had our elderly be using this sugar for all of these years. Surely it's already developing in them right now.
Yeah,
Surely. The Most High God or higher got his hands on Sister Smith.
yes,
Sister Smith, you better throw that sugar out.
okay,
We can let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, people. I would say you don't say give it to somebody else, but we can't even do that because we'll be wishing heart attacks on other people. So this is a sugar that got to get just thrown out.
right.
So you ask, what will be the substitute? What will you put in your coffee or tea other than now that you can't use this sugar no more? Are you gonna go back to regular sugar? What are you gonna use in your coffee or tea, people and Sister Smith?
I think you can use honey.
There you go.
That's I
Honey
can.
is the best way. Me and Sister Smith, that's all we do. We use honey. You use honey, right, Sister Smith?
Yes, I do.
Me too. I use honey in my tea, use honey in my coffee. Anything that needs sweetening, I use honey. You understand? So
Mm.
to all of you all who is used to using this sweetener or using regular sugar, well, wean yourself off of that and just use honey. Invest in honey. You know what I'm saying? It's it's more sweeter and it's more healthier for you.
I don't know how it tastes too good with coffee. Tea,
Oh
yes.
no, I had some honey in my I had coffee yesterday and I had put honey in my coffee. It tastes good.
Oh,
Tastes
do
good. Yes, it do. I put honey in my coffee. It tastes good. If if a lot because a lot of you women do it anyway. A lot of you women say you want coffee, but you put so much of this damn sweetener stuff in it, like butter pecan and you know what I'm saying, these other different sweetener creams and stuff like that. You put so much sweetener stuff in your coffee when you might as well just be drinking the sweetener.
it. Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't drink coffee. Y'all might as well not drink coffee and just drink the sweetener because that's all y'all do. Y'all pour up yourself a cup of coffee, and then you put all this damn sweetener in your coffee, and look at the coffee's white. What's the purpose of even drinking coffee? You done already diluted the coffee with the sweetener. So, if you can use that sweetener in your coffee, you can use honey. But there you have it, people. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to go live with this. You know what I'm saying? We got some more. We got a lot of things else. We got this report that we got to do. We cannot do it over here on YouTube, nor can we do it on Facebook. We got to do it on the podcast because is that you know what I'm saying censored. Oh, what was it? Um, is a new I can't even say the word over here on YouTube. But all I can say is that it's a new plague. It's a new plague. And
Mm-hmm.
we got to do that exclusively on the podcast. So people, if you want to get that report, we'll be doing that next. You got to get it exclusively on the podcast because that's the only way we're gonna be playing it. And after we finish with the podcast, we'll post it on my Facebook page, which is PSTR Michael Smith. After we finish doing it, the report, we're gonna post the link to the podcast on my Facebook page, which is PSTR Michael Smith. That's PSTR Michael Smith. So you can check it out over there. Before we let you guys go, we are going to see if there's any questions or comments.
No, I'm trying again to go back over
Okay.
there. It's
Make
just
make sure you guys hit that like button. If you're new to this channel, you just stumble across the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell next to that subscribe button so you'll be notified when we drop the breaking news on you. If you want to join the exclusive VIP member of this page, you get free t-shirts, free Illuminati Radio t-shirts, free coffee mugs, and much, much more. Simply hit that blue join button right there. Hit that blue join button. I'm your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. And my co-host is
Sister Smith, baby.
Sister Smith, baby. We're just gonna check and see if Sister Smith's gonna check and see if there's any questions or comments before we get up out of here.
Well, wait. Let me go to just a minute.
Okay. Okay. Hold that thought for 1 minute. I'll be right back. Sister Smith, go ahead and take care of your business. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay. Okay, let me see.
Okay. All right.
Okay, just a minute.
1 minute, people. Since Smith is getting over there to the comment board. If you have any question or comments, put your question or comments down below. We're gonna get to your question or comments before we get up out of here, cause we got to go on to the podcast and we gotta do that exclusive plague. It's a plague that's out, and I can't even say what it is on YouTube. You know how that is, and we definitely can't say it over there on Facebook. We got to do that's why it's good that we got multiple platforms. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's good that we still got the podcast. You know what I'm saying? We use that to get the word out about things that we are censored on these other platforms.
Um, it's not coming up.
Okay. It's not coming up for Sister Smith. It's not coming. What phone are you on?
Right now, well, the other phone, the one we talking on, I was using that. It's not definitely not coming up there. Wait a
Oh, okay.
minute.
All right. That's what the one I thought you was looking at. Okay, so it's not coming up over there. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and close out. We will see you guys next time. You bless you all. Let me see if I can get up out of here. Let's see if I can end it with no problem. Oh, okay.
Well, I was over there and it ain't no, so you don't have to worry. It wasn't no comments.